Hola, high fashion doll lovers, and bienvenidos to my channel. In today's video, I will be creating looks using two of the latest Barbie fashion packs. Now, if you are a fashion doll lover like I am, please hit the subscribe button so you can get more fashion content with dolls. Now, let's get into today's video, shall we? Now, before I get into the cast in this video and the styling of this video, I want to show you the two fashion packs that I got. Here they are. Now, I have to be completely honest, this is going to be a challenge for me, and this is why I bought them. I usually don't go for outfits that are this bright, but we're in a new day, we're in a new era, and we want to go ahead and take a risk. I am thinking we're going to be using 3 girls and 2 boys. I think 2 of the pieces here can be used for the boys, and I don't intend on keeping these items, which are all the individual items, together. I kind of want to mix and match and use some other clothing that I have from Integrity Toys and from Mattel to really give the vibe of the outfit. Disregard the music if you can hear it in the background. This one is just 2 dresses, so there's not much we'll be breaking up here, but it will be based a lot on what I accessorize and style it with. So let's meet the cast for today's video, shall we? First up, we have the latest addition to my collection, Gus. I don't know why the camera is really not trying to focus on him. Shame on you, camera. Shame on you. Then we have this wonderful gentleman who just literally also joined my collection thanks to my doll bestie. Now, the worst part is that I don't remember what his name is because, well, he just arrived and I don't really follow his mold like that. But we'll call him David for my video purposes. Miss Naja. I'm pretty sure I'm going to mispronounce her name. I believe is Navia. I feel like I'm putting way too much emphasis on the 8th. But anyways, that is her name, and this is why I changed my dolls' names. And last, we have Kiki. Get into her. She is iconic. All right, enough of the cast. Let's get to styling these looks. Fashion! Now, before we take a look at each item individually, I realized that I wanted to point out something from the packaging before, so let's take a look at it. And of course, I brought it in upside down. I wanted to ask if anyone else knows if this is the first time Barbie's done this. It's the first time I've noticed that it says the fabric, it's made from recycled plastic. So, leave me a comment down below and let me know if this is the first time they've done this, because I saw it and it stood out to me and I was like, I don't think I've ever seen this logo on the side. Another thing that I noticed as I was opening it, didn't realize that it had little hangers in the top. As you can tell, it's been a while since I bought Barbie fashion, so many discoveries. But yeah, leave a comment down below and let me know if this is the first time we've seen this and if you like the little hangers on the top of the packaging. Now, let's look at the clothing. Ooh, just moved my camera. Look at that. Okay. Where do we start? I think I want to start with the accessories because there aren't that many. So if I'm not mistaken, the dresses came with this purse right over here. The handle moves. It's slightly open there. I think it's really cute. Might use it, not sure. Then we have these like flat mules, if you will. This is that moment where you would love a little detail, but anywho, I'll put the shoe on the doll, but obviously their heel isn't gonna work, but I'll show it just to show it. Actually, what am I doing? Let's do it now. The doll was not far off. Putting over here, let me see. What would happen? Yeah. It's giving very Cinderella, evil stepmother. Not a cute look. And while I have a foot here, let's try these sneakers that came with the other outfit. The sneakers sometimes work, sometimes they don't. The Barbie ones I haven't tried. I mean, a lot of her foot is coming out, but I feel like you can fake it if you want. Honestly, it's not that bad of a look. You know, very subtle, very subtle. And remember, this is a new face body, but the shoe size for New Face and Fashion Royalty is the same, so no worries on what type of doll it is. Okay, so we've taken a look at the purse, we've looked at the shoes, and now the only other thing was these glasses, which will probably get used. Not sure where, but they will. Now, obviously, we have 2 dresses, so I think what the dresses is going to be more about layering and shoes. I really wanted to mix match this with something else, but because I'm going to go ahead and create 2 boys looks using these items, I'm just going to leave this alone and also just kind of like accessorize it a little bit more to give it some more dimension. I actually like the colors together, so not bad. Now, about this, I wanted to actually take a moment and talk about it. Obviously, this set, if I'm not mistaken, was for Barbie. So these items are intended for a girl. However, the Barbie pants are very unisex. And I think, you know, to step out the box, this would be very interesting to see on a guy. And the fit of this shirt is also pretty wide, I think, and it will also work. I think this is a really good way to like include the guys again in the styling. That's kind of one of the sad things about collecting male dolls, is that a lot of the companies just think of them as accessories. So we don't get too many options for them. So want to give this a try and see what we can make happen. So I'm gonna select some things and let's do some YouTube magic and work on the boys, shall we? And these are the looks that I came up with. So I bared you all not to see the mess that my clothes storage is. You know, we're making it work here in a New York City apartment, so you don't have to go through that struggle of seeing my dog clothes and where they're, yeah, let's not even go down that rabbit hole. As you could tell, I went with 2 very different guys. I feel like their looks tell you a lot about their personality, and I love it. This is very heavily inspired by K-pop and K-dramas right now. Don't ask me. It came to me, and as soon as I looked at it, I was like, oh, a K-drama. I wish I knew the name of one, but I don't. It's been a long time. Moving on. This over here is my rock star 80s musician. I hope the socks work with these shoes. I've never tried it before, and these are pretty stiff, but I feel like the pants are gonna be slightly short, and I kind of want the sock look to be there. So I'm just giving you a warning now. If you don't see the socks, it just didn't work. So bear with me. But here are the boys. Let's get them dressed and get them ready for the show. But up next, let's see the looks I came up with the girls. For the girls, I mean. Shall we? Okay, I have to say that I know, this video is my biggest fashion risk to date. Like I said at the top of this video, these looks were out of my comfort zone, so styling today was out of my comfort zone. Similar to the guys, each look has its own personality. This girl's like super laid back and chill and likes bright colors. This girl's the center of attention, rock out, doesn't give a damn what anyone thinks. And this girl's ready to pick out some flowers in the spring. Really laid back, girly, but kind of earthy. I am particularly interested to see how this look. It was a mix of like Calvin Klein meets rocker. Yeah. This is probably my biggest out of the box look, and I'm very interested to see how this looks. But now let's go back to some YouTube magic and go to the fashion show, shall we?